The perfect world Shanghai major is on us. We have a lot of really familiar teams. I think that this year is cool in that there are a few new teams, but I think we've come to recognize a lot of these teams. Like you think about like Mongols and Rare Atom, where it's like the Asian scene was so depleted of talent. Now we're consistently seeing Asian teams participating. We got an all Australian team, which I think is lovely. We actually have like full nationality teams, not just a bunch of European super teams. So I think that's cool. So we got a lot of diversity regarding some mixed teams, but a lot of just straight national teams. So jumping into the game of Counter-Strike, we have the pop-up for, the perfect world major in Shanghai 2024. So clicking on this tab here on the left, that's going to bring up the typical major UI, and this looks very familiar. You can already start buying skins, and we got borderless stickers yet again. I think we are all pretty pissed at this point. Oh man, it's kind of depressing. This is how the hollow looks. Whoa, that's actually okay. That's actually kind of dope. That's a nice sticker. And then obviously you got some new ones. But that's not what matters. I think what matters right here is placing who we think is going to advance. So again, these are my picks, not your picks. So just a disclaimer, this is what I think. So if you copy me and I'm wrong, ultimately you made the decision to put the picks here. So this is just my interpretation, understanding of the Counter-Strike scene. I'm not a professional analyst. I am just a fan. So here we go. So 3-0. This is a team that will go undefeated to advance to the elimination stage and then eventually to the playoffs. And we can already place some people in the elimination stage, but as you can see, there are still 8 teams that can go from the opening stage onto the elimination stage. So of these, 12, 16 teams, only half of them are going to progress. So we're going to guess for teams that will go 3-1 or 3-2, teams that will go 3-0, and then teams that will just get shut out and obliterated 0-3. And this one, man, these two tend to be really difficult. The Copenhagen 2024 major, these ended up being much more difficult than anyone anticipated. So it's going to be really tough. Let me start with the 0-3. I haven't rehearsed this or anything. I haven't really thought this through. Gamer Legion was a team that barely squeezed by and did eventually qualify. I'm gonna have to say Gamer Legion doesn't look super sharp quite yet. And this is a really difficult one. I'm kind of like, who do I put for the other 0-3? It might be Wildcard, might be FlyQuest. Passion UA genuinely has a lot of confidence. Like, no, I would say like typically like just talent wise, they're kind of an unknown, but just when it comes to confidence and how much that affects your ability to play Counter-Strike, they got it right now. I feel like they could squeeze at least one best of 3 out. So I don't think they will go 0-3, but I'm not sure if they will actually advance. MIBR have been looking really nice. Like, a lot of these teams don't look like they're struggling too much. I think Big is also a team that could potentially go 0-3 because they are so freaking emo. They are so like hit or miss. But ultimately, I think I'm gonna go with the Aussie boys. Sorry to the country of Australia. I think that they will be eliminated. Let's start with 3-1 and 3-2. I think Liquid will advance. I think that they always get off to a rocky start, but ultimately they do find form and they do compete. I feel the same way about Furia. I think that Fallen is ultimately just, as much as I want to doubt Fallen, he proves me time and time and again that he is an awesome IGL. Same with Virtus Pro. They have their slip-ups here and there, but ultimately they have resilience. It's getting a little bit tougher. Cloud9 showed an unbelievable amount of promise, so I'm gonna put them to advance as well. Now we got some of the Brazilian teams. I need to put more Brazilian representation on the board, but also we got like Rare Atom and Mongols. I'm gonna have the Mongols advancing, but wow, this is quite difficult. Randomly fill empty picks. I love that. You could just press the randomization button if you are totally out of luck. Who knows? Maybe if you go full random, maybe that's the formula to success. All right, for the final team that I think will advance, I'm gonna give it to MIBR. I think they've been looking really solid, and it's really tough. I think Imperial could genuinely 3-0 somebody. I feel like Imperial gets slept on way too much. Oh gosh, this is getting so much more complicated. Who else could 3-0 people? Like Fnatic, maybe, because I feel like they're also slept on. Rare Atom. Also, gosh, Big, maybe. Not Complexity. Sorry, Complexity. I'm gonna go on a limb and say Rare Atom will 3-0. Same with Imperial. I bet some of you guys think I'm absolutely out of my mind, and you're right. I'm absolutely out of my mind. But this is what I'm gonna go with, and anything can happen, right? So in order to get this correct, I need to activate the coin before the tournament's over. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the pass with or without the tokens. Honestly, I'm gonna get them with probably without the tokens. I feel like the tokens aren't ever anything fun. All right, that looks like a gold. It's supposed to be bronze. Why does it look so gold? Well, we've activated the coin, and I placed all my pick'ems. So now I need to get, of these 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I need to get 6 out of 10. That's a 60% ratio that we are going for. Choose team. Who am I cheering for? Reluctantly Liquid. Mouse is all white. Let's go with Mouse. I'm a big fan of Mouse. But anyway, these are my predictions. Again, they are not your predictions. If you end up mimicking me, that is your decision. Therefore, you take ownership of those picks. And whatever happens, may the odds be ever in your favor, because God, a lot of chaos always happens in the major. And we're about to see some crazy games. And if my predictions are correct, buy me a beer. Follow me on Twitch. Subscribe to me on Twitch. Follow me on YouTube. Like and subscribe. Interactions with the content. That would make my heart happy if you like, comment, and subscribe. Genuine W. Thank you all for watching. I hope you are enjoying the content. More to come for this beautiful Shanghai 2024 Perfect World Major. Take it easy, guys.